All right. Let's start with the conversation with Millie Chebby. Now, Millie Chebby, as you know, is Terrence Creative's partner in life. They basically have been together for a long time, but it almost feels like for us generally who just knew them from social media, like she's been the only partner he's had all his life. We completely forget that he actually had children at the age of 21. He started having children at the age of 21, and he ended up having 2 children out of the wedlock that is her and Millie. And now, even more so that they have a child now, it feels very important to still reinforce the message that, you know what, simply because we have our own biological child between you and I doesn't mean that we completely negate all of the other children that you've had before. And when I say all of the other children, I know it sounds like a lot, it's just 2. But we don't completely negate all of your other past things, because things that happened in the past, guess what, are present with you now. And those children cannot be disregarded. So according to her, she actually has managed to find a little cute balance between all of that and managing to be able to be a mother of 1 in addition to 2 other children which he had before. And now she's talking about how she does it. And she says that I am blessed to have the best nanny plus friends. That's it, nanny and friends. The support system is very strong around us, and that's what helped us to balance all of this, including working as well. And when Terrence was asked about his daughters, he also responded by saying, I feel so happy nilianza hii mambo kitambo kabla I met Millie. I love my daughters so much, and I am happy that Millie also loves them. And officially saying that he actually became a father at the age of 21. I love the fact that they have such a mature relationship. Like, they goof around, they play a lot, but still you can see that when it comes to parenting and all things marriage, they are pretty much trying to do a stellar job with each other. Although we see some weird videos online with Millie Chebby doing some funny here and there. We like, you saw the video where she was twerking on our friend Bahati and other weird videos like that. We always just assume it's clout, but in general, other than those weird little moments of Millie Chebby being weird with the men around her husband and her husband cheering her on and stuff like that, we still do think that their marriage is pretty stellar. We remember the amazing outfit that they were wearing for the Wakanda. They actually did represent, look at that outfit, they looked so cute together. I mean, it was very, very symbolic of the traditional attire, which is where they're from. So, I mean, I love them for being this open about it. She wasn't very, she didn't go in depth about this parenting situation, but she seems like she's content and she's happy and she's sorting it out. Regardless, she's not trying to make it look funny.
I love how us as Kenyans have the memory of a goldfish. And I don't know who did the science to figure out that a goldfish has short-term memory, but let's not forget that Terrence's baby mama had to publicly expose him. Y'all don't remember? Y'all have forgotten the drama? Y'all have forgotten the drama. Like, yes, they work as partners, but let's not also forget, I will always be here to remind you guys, let's not forget the drama that was going on when Millie had kicked out Terrence because he was dating Anita Soina. Like, kwani nyinyi hamkuwa yuko Telegram?
And that was this year, by the way.
Was it this year or last year?
I think it was this year or like late last year.
Exactly. So sometimes when, you know, a couple when a person embarrasses their partner so loudly in public, and then, you know, we have now this story about Millie Chebby being this perfect stepmom and this perfect partner, it just rubs me off the wrong way, because I'm like,
are they covering up for something?
Like, why are you not remembering he cheated on you? Like, why are you not remembering the things he did publicly to you? But whatever works for them, works for them. Because remember, even Murugi Munyi and her husband are together.
God.
So please, whatever works for this couple, let it try. I'm just happy to see Terrence taking up his responsibility and taking care of his children and them finding a work-life balance. And talking about work-life balance, we have Ivy Namu, who is the fiance to Willis Raburu, and she is recently now a mom of 2. Let me tell you, 2 children under the age of 2 is stress, okay? Yes, you are happy. I have a boy, I have a girl. There's just this happiness that parents have that you really can't explain. Yes, we are complaining, and we're talking about the lack of sleep, and we're talking about everything else, but at the end of the day we feel so fulfilled. You feel so happy. You love this creature so much. Yes, your children make you go mad sometimes, but you still really, really, really love them. But coming back to Ivy Namu, she's now talking about finding work-life balance and talking about how, I'll just read it. She says, the last couple of weeks, I have been feeling very overwhelmed with being present and intentional with my kids and finding the balance with myself as well. Her firstborn son, Mali, just turned 1. I think a few months ago.
Yeah.
And then now she has another baby, a baby girl who's just a few months old. And I cannot even imagine what she's going through. Yes, you're very happy. You and your partner, you're growing your little family. Everything is, going in the right direction. But sometimes it can be so overwhelming. Me with one child, sometimes you want to go mad. You're just thinking, I just need a break. I just need to woosa. I need to let some things go, because being a woman in the times we're in, you're juggling so many things. You have work, you have social media, you have your own personal time, you have to take care of yourself, you're taking care of your partner. And while you're juggling all of these things, some things fall behind. Maybe it's spending time with your kids because maybe you need to be at work, or you're not seeing your partner as much as you'd like to, or some things just fall out of rotation as things go by. But it doesn't mean you're a horrible mom. It just means you're a good mom who's trying to do her best to make things work. So Ivy, keep it up, girl.
I love the fact that somehow we've completely forgotten all of the other drama that is Release Raburu. Because, now when you talked about the drama that was Chebby and Terrence,
Yeah.
I've literally just called to mind all the drama that was happening with Release Raburu and his ex and of course, Ivy Namu in the mix. It was a hot mess for a hot minute. But somehow now I can't even remember what his ex was called. What was her name? I completely forget.
I have no idea.
Exactly. It's
they went to therapy. They're talking about how they're in counseling. Both of them go to therapy separately. They're really making the relationship work in a healthy way. And a lot of us didn't see it working out like that. We're like, you know what, girl?
It sounded like, for me, it honestly felt like Willis would just dip. He'd just pick up another girl and disappear. But now he seems like we even forgot the girl, and she was actually really hot, and there was just a lot going on at the beginning of the year with that whole mess. But now I can't even remember what her name was, which is hilarious. Maria Prude, yeah? Maria Prude. Maya Prude. And honestly, I feel like, okay, these guys have worked really hard to get their relationship to where it's at, Even to go so far as to get 2 children with someone, if you have trusted this person so much, regardless of what everyone else in the general public is telling you, because we were all going Ivy, girl, zip. How can you be in this relationship? Zip. We were all just telling the girl, zip. But the girl knew what she was looking for, and Ivy has continued to remain and propel the relationship forward. And it seems that Willis is actually working hard as well. So I love to see her speaking about motherhood. She's literally getting into her own, and I love to see it. I love how she's kept everything under wraps until it is necessary for us to be told. She has really tried to keep herself tight-lipped, and loose lips sink ships. Wow, I almost shrubbed that one completely. So I love the fact that she's managed to keep her life very private. It's kind of really cool if you think about it, right? Not a lot of people are in such spaces as Ivy, and you barely ever know anything about her unless she tells you. It's insane how they're able to find that balance. And Willis Raburu, honestly, thank you for proving us wrong. We were all thinking a wholly different story would have ensued so far, but you have done right by her. The weight loss, the daddy thing. Boy, you're doing a good thing. You're doing well. You're doing well.